Hello everyone, welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm Pamela Pick. So if you are new to my channel, please click subscribe. I am going to do today, normally I do Quickadillys. This isn't going to be quite a Quickadilly because it's a little longer than some of mine, because I'm going to be doing a Slimline card and it's got several steps to it, but it's so stinking cute. Isn't that adorable? So that's what we'll be making. I am going to be using the Have a Hoot stamp set. It does come with a set of matching dies, and I'll be using one of the dies out of there, but I'll be using quite a few stamps and we're going to be coloring them in with our blends. So let's get started. I want to start with a card base, and I have a piece of the thick Whisper White. It is cut at 7 by 9, and then I am just going to use my little score tool here, and I'm going to score this right at 3.5. See, it makes a beautiful little score line. So this is our Stampin' trimmer, but it also does scoring, and I think that's wonderful. Let me just burnish this down real quick. This is going to be the base of the card. Then what I chose is some of our gorgeous grape. I think it's so pretty to have bright colors at Halloween instead of just the traditional black and orange. Not that that's not bad, but I do like the brights. This one is cut at 3 1/4 by 8 3/4. And then I have a matting piece of Mango Melody cut at 3 by 8.5. So let's just go and glue these together and then glue them down to our base. I think this is just fun color combination. Same thing, and just glue this. Perfect. So it's very easy to make these Slimline cards. They do use a little bit more cardstock, but that's okay. Isn't that cute? Okay, now why don't we go ahead and start just with some stamping and some coloring. So because I am using alcohol markers, I am going to use the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And let's see, let's just stamp these images up. I love these little owls, and what I love about this set is not only does this have, you know, this fun Halloween, but it also has, and you know, let me just make sure that I've got that high enough off the edge. Yeah, I do. Great. To clip it off, because we're just going to use a little punch to punch these out. But anyway, what I was saying was, I love this stamp set because not only does it have Halloween, but it has Christmas on here. I like the 2-for-1 bang for your buck. And we'll do this one right over here. And I may have done that one too far down. Let me see. Yeah, I did. We'll redo him. Up a little higher. Let's see if I got this one down the right way. I can make that work. Okay. You know, while I got the black ink out, I think I'm going to go ahead and just stamp the sentiment too. So it's hard to read backwards. Have a hoot on Halloween. And this was just a scrap piece that I had. and I'm going to stamp that down. Then I can just put all of, let me pull the stamp set back in. So see, I have the beautiful Halloween images and that, and then it also comes with these cute little owls for Christmas. You know, Merry Christmas. Owl I want for you is Christmas. How cute is that, right? All right, let's pull these back in and let's do a little coloring. So, since I'm not sure, I think I want to use, yep, this is the light soft suede. So I'm going to color our owls in with the soft suede. This is why this video is going to take a little longer, is because there's a little bit of coloring. Now, I'm not blending with these blends. I'm just using this to color them in. You want to stay away from the black lines because the ink kind of spreads because it is an alcohol-based ink. So I just kind of go up to, and then I pull my marker away. That keeps from bleeding. Also, using the thick Whisper White or the thick Very Vanilla helps absorb. Did I get all of him? I did. Okay, so we'll start on this one. Sometimes when I'm making cards like this, I always think, who needs adult coloring books? Just stamp. Get crafty with it. And then since this guy this is part of his wing over here. Now, even though these critters are cute, I think you got to make them a little bit ghoulish because it's Halloween. So I chose the Dark Mango Melody, and I just want to do a test to make sure that this is the color I'm looking for, and it is, for their eyes. I just thought it gave kind of the spooky factor I was looking for. And I might use the bullet end here. There we go. Because don't they say owl eyes glow? I've had this card done for a while. I just haven't done the video for it, and I think I'm going to do this little moon in this color. Okay, and then let's go for, this is the light smoky slate, and let's do his Dracula cape. This would be really cute for a special kiddo in your life. But I don't know about you guys, even as an adult, I kind of like these little cartoony critters. I mean, we get a lot of flower cards and stuff, obviously, but let's see, we'll do this little spider. Okay. Then I have, this is the new cinnamon cider, and I love it because it's such a warm brown. So I decided I was going to do the tree. And this one you need a very light hand on some of these fine edges. But you know what? It is okay if you go outside the lines, because this kind of is like watercoloring in a way. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's homemade. Now I'm sounding like Bob Ross. A happy little accident, right? Just a fine little touch on these branches. You know, the other thing you could do is you could do like colored pencils, would be very pretty. Let's see, let's do this branch too while we're here. There we go. I'm going to take the dark pumpkin pie and I'm going to do his little beak and his little toes. Let's see, his little toes are showing here. Okay, those two are done. And then let's come here and I'm going to go back here with the light pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to go over the whole image. Like I said, I'm not doing any blending today. I'm just using this to color in. I love these blends. And then I'm going to take the dark, and I don't want to stay too long because this will bleed. So I'm just going to go right over these lines of the jack-o'-lantern here. Like so. And I'm going to add another color. I'm going to take the light old olive, come up here and do his stem, and I'm going to add, let's see, I think I'll do the dark daffodil. Let me look here first. Yeah, I think that's different enough. We'll go in here and okay, and I see he's got just a couple of toes poking out here, so we're going to color those in. Now I have the 2-inch circle punch, and I'm going to come in and center our images. I want to get that moon in, so if it cuts off some of the tree, I'm okay with that. Same way with this little guy. I want to get the spider in. Okay. Awesome. Now, to get the purple circle, I just went and took the 2 1/4 inch circle punch and popped these onto here. So I'm just going to actually adhere them onto these. What I love about circles is it doesn't matter if you put it on one way or another, you always can straighten it. I love circles. If you had a square, you'd have to have that image exactly squared. Circles, you can just kind of put them together. Get that kind of centered in there. Okay, so there's our 3 images. Now, I used the spider web die and I ran that through a couple of times using basic gray cardstock. Let me pull out a little trimmer here and then let's trim this. And then we have to bring in the purple one last time and the classic label punch. And I'm just going to pull that out. Okay, so let's build this now that we have our pieces together. I am going to take my paper snips here and I'm going to snip that in half. It doesn't have to be perfect by any means. And I'm going to take a couple of glue dots here. I usually use glue because it's really inexpensive, but for video here, pull these off. And then I'm just going to make kind of a, let these pop out just a little bit here. And let's do this one about the same. Oops. Is it the same distance? The one thing that's nice about the glue is that it gives you a minute to kind of move it around. There we go. Kind of like that. Okay, that's going to go down on the bottom. I want that to be straighter. Let's see. There we go. So let's glue this down. Have a hoot on Halloween. And then let's get some dimensionals here. And let's do okay. Now, I always like to determine, I like that and that and that, kind of where they're going to be at first. And then we can come in him right here up at the top. Okay. And then we'll put him right here down at the bottom. And as you noticed, I put the dimensionals just a little bit inside on this because if I need to add a glue dot to that, I will, which is probably what I'm going to do. So since a lot of this is covered, I'm just going to take a glue dot here and kind of stick it in here like so. And this one got stuck down by the dimensional, so we'll throw this one on top, and if I need to stick another glue dot in, I will. No need. Okay, look at that. I mean, how stinking cute. Aren't they adorable? And you could put a sentiment on the inside or leave it to write, but I thought it was so cute I had to show it to you guys. This is one of the Slimline cards. It is something that I haven't done in a very long time, but I'm excited to be able to do them again and show you. Now, I do want to say one other thing. Let me grab it here. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and we do not sell the envelopes for these cards. Now, you can go ahead and make one if you want. I myself am not an envelope maker. I purchased these, I think there are 50 of them, in the craft paper from Amazon. Now, I don't remember what they're called, and they're not marked with anything. They just came in, oh wait, let's see. Juvail Craft Business Envelopes. So they were A10 size, and they fit perfectly for your project. All right, for all the other products, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and if you would like to purchase any of these items, you can find them right at my store. I will post a link in the description box down below so that you can get to that. I appreciate you coming and taking a look at my Slimline Halloween card. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.